All right, everybody, welcome to Versus Live here, sponsored by Carnox Chairs. I'm Corey Baumeister.
I'm Ross Merriam.
And we are having a fun battle today. We are playing for trophies. We are playing decks that we have won with either on the SCG circuit or the Grand Prix circuit. And we're fighting them against each other in the forms of what we think are going to be good, close matchups. Yeah. And
these are not decks that appear in the same formats, so there's some retrofitting going on here, but we think the matchups are going to be interesting. Just going to sort of look back at some decks that we've both had success with. I know you recently won your a trophy on the SCG Tour, and that was nice. I've got a few myself, and
I finally got my third, so I needed this to be able to do it. I know you have like 14 or 15 or whatever.
Yeah, there's a big case in my apartment.
Yeah. All right, everybody, don't forget, if you want to get one of these chairs for yourself, go to carnox.com/SCG and get 10% off one of these sweet chairs. Yeah. So what do we got up first here?
We are playing your most recent victory. This is Dinosaurs at the Team Constructed Open in Philadelphia.
Yep.
I am playing my first two-day Open trophy, which was actually Bant Heroic. Not a deck I'm that well known for. I actually only played it in this exact tournament.
Really?
I started playing Abs and Aggro after this tournament for some reason. Never picked up Bant Heroic again.
We're like, oh, well, that's kind of the same with Dinos. I completely shelved Dinos after this event as well. So.
Yeah. So we went 1 for 1. I actually, this was April of 2015. I had been playing Sultai Whip for a few weeks.
Oh, CDC Whip?
Yeah.
Yes.
A deck that was fun, but was just a little clunky.
It was.
And I won like Connecticut States with it, cashed an Open. But just felt like I had taken that deck as far as it was going to go, and it wasn't that good.
I got to pause you for a second. How many state titles you got?
Probably not as many as you. I know you have a lot.
Yeah, I ran North Dakota for a while.
I have, I think I only have 2.
Okay.
But one of them is from Rhode Island.
You're allowed to do that?
And for SCG states, you were allowed to play multiples. And 1 year, Rhode Island's was Saturday, and Connecticut's was Sunday.
I bet they were mad at you. They're like, somebody from Connecticut is winning our Rhode Island tournament.
I 29-person Rhode Island states. I got the round 1 bye with an odd number of people.
Running hot.
I won the tournament, yeah.
Running hot.
So, yeah, only 2 state titles. What are you, 4?
6.
Oh, my Jesus.
I've gotten 6 of them from North Dakota. I won 4 in a row at one point.
Okay, it's 4 in a row.
Yeah. I was running hot. They had pretty big state tournaments, too. And me and Brad even traveled up for them for a while when we were in our infancy of our professional Magic career.
Yeah, no, states used to be a big deal because it was the tournaments that sort of set the standard metagame, because PTQs weren't standard back then, basically ever. You had limited PTQs in the fall and then extended and block constructed. So
yeah, it was always the first standard tournament, right? Like right after pre-release. Yeah. I remember me, like Brad, a couple other people from Bismarck would get into a testing house for states. And I think back, I was like, wow, it was for $3 for first. And we were spending 3 days perfecting if Garrick Wildspeaker was good enough to be, compete against fairies or whatever. It was, we did it. We did it.
Apparently you did. So, don't have quite that many state championship plaques. Actually, didn't go out plaques for them. I have medallions for the SAG states.
Yeah, I had a lot of plaques. They didn't give away. They gave away play mats at the end, custom made ones, so you could say whatever you want on it. So that was kind of cool.
That's pretty cool.
Anyways, we'll get back to the show here. Feel free to shout us out any questions if you guys want. We'll be asking them in between games or when we're shuffling and stuff like that. But one thing we didn't mention is we're playing for keeps for these trophies. Whoever wins the match, we send them
brought
over,
our trophies,
or likely we'll send them this way.
Yeah, we brought our trophies here, so we're going to be putting these on the line every time we play for each match. Like I said, I'm playing Bant Heroic. I actually switched to this deck the night before the tournament.
Okay.
I brought my CDC Whip deck. I'd been trying to figure out how to beat Esper Dragons, which was the new hype deck around that time.
Ojitai, whatever, the 3/5, right?
Dragon Lord Ojitai.
Yeah.
It was you're thinking Dragon Lord Solemnguard is the 3/5. Ojitai's the 5/4.
Oh, is that the one that stole a creature?
The 3/5 steals a creature. That's Solemnguard.
Oh, okay.
The 5/4 anticipates when you connect.
Wasn't there a way to make it so it had like vigilance, like some this is when I wasn't playing exactly, but I know there was some way to either like untap it or give it vigilance when you're attacking, so it's just like unbeatable.
Jeskai Ascendancy.
Yes.
Yeah, Brad did that at the Invitational a year later, but this was the year before. So the CDC Web deck just wasn't doing it. I like this Bant Heroic deck. It was Tom Ross and Todd Anderson have been playing a lot of it. Tom had top-8'd Syracuse before this tournament in Cleveland.
Okay.
And so I bought the cards the morning of, played my first game with the tournament. My first round, I think I advised, so I think it was round 3. And then won the tournament, never picked up the deck again.
Wow. What are you, Cedric Phillips? Picking up Hogak for the first time and just winning a PTQ?
I guess. So it was a great tournament. Had a lot of cool matches. Won a tight one against Chris Anderson that was on camera, where like I missed my 3rd land drop for a while in game 1, and I just Aqueous formed in game 2, and just like 5'd him 4 turns in a row, cheesed him out.
Okay.
Had a really like an hour and a half long match against Gerard Fabiano in the semis that became best of SCG Live, though they literally only took the game I lost and made that one best of SCG Live.
Nice. Yeah, the other one's not as
every
good.
Other game on camera almost that I played in the tournament, and that game they made best of SCG Live.
Do you think this is a coincidence?
Yeah.
I think you're purposely being trolled, you know? I mean,
I blame Dan for that one.
Yeah. I beat a young Collins Mullen in what might have been his first Open top 8. I don't know. In the quarterfinals, we played, and game 3 was incredibly tight. He had turn 3 Hornet's Nest, turn 4 Hornet's Nest, and so I had to make this gigantic battlefield of Monastery Mentor monk tokens and kill him in one swing when I was at 1 life after having taken a bunch of hits from Dragonlord Ojutai.
Okay.
But I gained enough life with Dromoka's Command and Seeker of the Way to like stay alive at 1 for giving me 1 extra turn. Yeah. And then I like exactly lethal my finals opponent in 1 game. He was playing Green Red Dragons.
Okay.
So a lot of sweet games. The deck, like, it plays a lot of close games because you're oftentimes racing.
Mm-hmm.
Ordeal of Heliod gives you the ability to race, or Ordeal of Thassa gives you the ability to draw cards.
Yeah.
Dromoka's Command is just so good with Heroic because you can target multiple creatures and generate so many Heroic triggers at one time.
Yeah.
So a super complicated deck, super fun deck, and a lot of close games, and hopefully we get some in this matchup.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me a little bit of like Boros Feather in today's metagame, just the way how it plays. Just obviously more powerful 2-drops, but not as powerful of 3-drops. Like Feather itself is just insane.
And it doesn't have the removal that Feather has. Feather gets to play Shock and Reckless Rage.
Rage
we just have Dromoka's Command.
Reckless Rage would be really good in that deck. With Mana Confluence, yeah. So I'm playing Jund Dinos. Jund Dinos, I mean, we saw this pretty recently on the SCG Tour, it was 2 SCGs ago.
Yeah.
But it's kind of crazy how fast the metagame and Standard has adapted already. Like, already, I kind of think Jund Dinos is kind of a bad choice right now, just because Vampires is probably like the #1 deck right now, and that has always been a pretty rough matchup. They play enough cast downs, plus they play very hard to deal with threats like a Danto. And if they ever get their great draw of Sorin down to Champion of Dusk, you just lose most of that if you're any deck. And Scapeshift can be a little rough as well. So it's not in the best spot in the current Standard metagame, but maybe it's in a good spot against your Standard metagame. We're going to find out.
Fortunately, you don't have to play against Standard decks, at least from 2019, where we're going almost over 4 years in the past.
Yeah.
4.5 years ago.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that one was 2009 was my first one with green-white tokens, so we're going old.
This was like I said, April of 2015. We drove out to Cleveland, and then I flew from Cleveland to Hawaii for a wedding the following week.
Wow.
And so I got to meet all my friends for the wedding and fly there with a trophy, be like, I won the tournament, this is great.
Nice.
It took a week off.
You had a beer out of your trophy, I imagine.
They explicitly instruct you to not drink out of these.
Really?
Yes. I don't know if you asked them, but I did, and that's what they told me.
I never asked, but still did, so we're in trouble. I better seek a medical professional after this.
The hospital's only about 20 minutes away. We're good.
We're fine. We can make it to the end.
Okay.
Well, should we get this started?
Yeah, let's get into the match.
All right.
Nobody has the marbles.
Yeah, so we actually have to roll dice.
Okay. We'll roll some dice.
All right, let's do this.
High roll?
High roll, yep.
Oh, that's
you got to make sure.
Oh, no, that's doubles. I roll again.
No, that's not like we're not playing craps here. Oh, all right. This is very important. Very important. Yeah, Dino's on the play. I like it.
I do think play draw is going to be very important in this matchup.
I do as well.
My Dromoka's commands aren't great at fighting your big creatures, but they're very good at killing your mana creatures.
Womp womp. I got a mulligan. Okay. Dino's mulligans quite a lot, though. I bet your deck mulligans a lot less.
The mana base of the deck is not great, but this hand is quite good.
You're playing City of Brasses. It's got to be good.
Yeah, but I'm also a 3-color deck with like an awkward number of temples.
Okay.
I probably played too many temples in this tournament. 4 is probably too many.
Temple of Tilt?
Yeah.
God, they follow everyone around, huh? All right, let's see what we got. Wow. This is another unplayable hand. All right.
Yeah.
We're just going to 6 now, right?
Ooh. I like
I know that one's fresh.
I don't have one of the newer ones that are all gold.
Oh, didn't you win one with mono blue? Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I was the one mulling to 5 in that match.
Yeah, that's right. Feels bad, man. Feels bad.
Okay.
All right.
Second
we'll try
mulligan.
this. Okay, we're gonna keep this. It's at least playable.
I don't like that Corey said that before seeing the last card or two.
Well, I mean, it's playable. It's nothing great. All right, so I just keep 7, right? That's how it works now, right? We're gonna.
How's the London Mulligan going to be for all these old decks?
Yeah, it's probably a little different. That's for sure.
I mean,
right.
the decks I'm playing, at least after this one, are pretty consistent. I don't mulligan very much with them. So.
We'll bottom these 2, and I will take 2 and communicate with the dinosaurs. All right, nothing great here. I'm just gonna get a land. Yeah, we'll go like this. All right,
Okay.
your turn.
Ooh, that's a nice one. I will start on plains and favorite hoplite.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Heroic cards. Love it. Love it. All right, your turn. Not the start we wanted over here for dinos.
Agreed. So the card I'm most worried about here is Rotting Regisaur. It's just so big so quickly. So I think I want to get out ahead of that as much as possible. And that means going to 19 and putting Ordeal of Heliod on favorite hoplite.
Okay.
So I'll trigger Heroic, you get a counter, attack, get a second counter, and you take 3.
Seems good.
Here.
17 to 19.
You shocked turn 1.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 15 to 19.
Pass the turn.
All right, and that gets it every turn? That's busted.
Then you check. If it has 3 or more, once you check, you sacrifice the Ordeal. And
Okay.
then this one, you gain 10 life.
That sounds like a whole ordeal.
Yeah. The
All right.
red one dealt 3 damage. Blue and drew 2 cards.
Well, this might be a brutal game because I could play this if we take a look at my hand, but it just dies to Ross's creature here. So I'm just going to say go. Not great.
Yeah, that is not ideal. Okay, I'm just going to attack, get my 3rd counter.
Would you like to sacrifice?
I have to.
Oh, you do? Okay,
Yeah.
that's a little better.
So I go to 29, and you take 4, go to 11.
Sounds great. Love it.
Interestingly, this says when you sacrifice Ordeal of Heliod, gain 10. So you could target yourself with Dromoka's command with the sacrifice enchantment mode if they were trying to destroy it.
Nice.
And then you get the trigger.
Nice.
That was a neat little trick.
That was cute.
In a deck full of weird tricks, that was one of the
Yeah,
the
that sounds
ones.
nice.
So we're scrying here. Do I want another land? I think I do, because I actually have a pretty mana-intensive hand. And I'm going to play another favorite hoplite and pass it.
It sounds like I'm unfavored then.
Yeah.
All right, rip jaw. Let's rip some jaws. Right, this is exactly what you want to be doing from the Dino deck. Just communing on turn 1 and then not doing anything until turn 4 when you cast a Dino. That's just how this deck works.
So let's crack this Windswept Heath, go to 28.
Yep, fair.
And I think I will get the forest.
Okay.
Just to... No, let's just get a plains. The forest is not good. The only green card in the deck is Dromoka's command.
Okay. God, I missed Dromoka's command. Right when I got back into Magic was right before Pro Tour Kaladesh. So I played a what they call, what was RPTQs at the time with Brian Bronduin's world's winning deck at the time, which was Bant humans instead of Bant company. And just playing Thalia's Lieutenant, getting him big, and then Dromoka's commanding was just so good.
Yeah.
Won me so many games.
So, this means...
War?
You're at 11? You're at 11?
I'm at 11, yeah.
This is 4 or 5 already. This is going to get me...
I have a Ripjaw.
Oh, you're just dead.
Oh, great.
I'm going to go to 27, make green. So we're going to have Dromoka's command. We're going to have this favorite hoplite fight the Ripjaw Raptor, and this one get a counter. So they'll both trigger...
Draw a card.
Heroic.
Trigger.
Yeah. Then this will get a counter. This 5/6 will now fight the 4/5.
Yeah.
Though prevent all damage should be dealt to it.
Oh, fair.
Yours still gets dealt damage. So you do get to draw a card.
Hey, I already drew.
Then we'll Defiant Strike this favorite hoplite.
Sure.
It'll get another counter. I'll draw a card.
Okay.
And then it has +1. So now they're both 5s.
That's 10.
and then I'll Johnny's presence this one and attack you for 12.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah,
that was great.
I agree. That is a fast kill for this deck. You don't kill on turn 4 that often.
Really? I do quite often when I'm not casting only Ripjaw Raptor as my first creature.
Yeah.
I usually can't get it done when that happens. Yeah.
The favorite hoplite is clearly the best turn 1 play. There's a couple Lagana Band Trailblazers just to give you more 1-mana creatures, but
sure, but it's definitely better to have a power on the creature already. Yeah.
Though in this matchup, the 4 toughness I think is going to be quite relevant. Getting up to like a 3/7 or a 4/8.
Brick walling some of my dinos, even like Regisaur Alpha bricking the 3/3 if you leave it back. But once again, it seems like a matchup where you want to be getting ahead and attacking just as much as I do. So we better play one more game 1, right? That was or what do we got?
No, we got plenty of time.
Okay. Well, we got any questions over there? Will we shuffle up for one more game 1?
Yeah, we got one from Cash Money Misplay.
Cash Money Misplay, nice.
I want to know, what was the most exciting victory you've ever had?
Like match or just for a tournament?
They just asked for victory. So
just most exciting victory. Well, I think mine actually had to have been round 8 at Pro Tour Dominaria. I was playing against Luis Salvato. He was playing blue-white control. I was playing black-red. And it was a match where I walked into Settle like a little bit too aggressively. Like I attacked with he was at 3. I attacked with Glorybringer, Bomat, and like a 1/1 or something. Just like I put him on the soul read. He didn't have it. I don't know. He brainwashed me that he didn't have it. Something like that. But anyway, he gets me good with Settle. And we're like one of the last matches, okay? So everybody is watching around, everyone from his team, from my team, and we're 6-1, so it actually is a pretty relevant match. And I get blown out with Settle, and I even stomp the ground. I'm like, oh my god! And I'm hellbent. I have no cards in hand left, and I proceed to he goes untaps. He has active search for his can. It goes Lyra, and I'm like, okay, great. I untap, draw, unlicensed Disintegration to not just be dead, but now he's activating search for his Kanta. And then proceeds to do it. I draw 4 gassers off the top and eventually get him to 1 when he plays a second Lyra. And off the top, I just peel Chain Whirler and GG. When I played terrible and it was exciting. My team's cheering. His team is just like. I think that was my most exciting win. How about you?
As far as excitement goes, I don't think we're topping Todd knocking my deck, me ripping Banefire against Brad last year on Versus Live.
I heard about that. I need to go back and watch that. That sounds awesome.
In a tournament, I would say in the top 8 of an RPTQ, so playing for the Pro Tour invite, I was playing a 4C Saheeli Mirror against Zan Syed, and our match probably took 2 hours.
Jeez.
All 3 games were incredible. And if you had looked at the battlefield on turn 5 of all 3 games, you would have said I was under 5% to win all of them.
Wow.
And I won games 2 and 3 after almost stealing game 1. It was just game 1 he had Saheeli out from turn 3, just couldn't find the Felidar Guardian, and I just had to ignore the Saheeli, deal with everything else, and hope that he didn't have it.
Yeah.
And he didn't have it for 10 turns. I turned the game around. I'm about to kill him, and then he ripped it on the last turn.
Oh no!
And so I was not like this. And then at one point in game 2, I think he untapped with Saheeli, Chandra, and Nahiri in play.
Oh my god!
And I somehow just I dealt 14 damage with the Oath of Chandra.
Sure.
I just blinking it, playing Planeswalkers. I honestly think I dealt 14 damage to different Planeswalkers.
Wow. It was crazy how good that mirror match actually was. There's so much back and forth, and there were so many times when you just had to be like, well, if you got it, you got it. I have to play to put myself in a position to maybe win if you don't have it.
Yeah.
There's times you could play around it, but definitely not always.
That was the mark of somebody who played that mirror well, was the knowing those spots when they just couldn't,
exactly.
where you couldn't beat the combo, you just had to hope they didn't have it.
Exactly. And the people that didn't play it enough were just always playing defensive, and then you're just at a 0%. You're not risking enough to do it, and I had plenty of mirror matches on a match we're gonna get to later.
Yeah. But after that match, I wasn't excited because the match was just so draining and it took so long, and I was just sort of stunned. And so was Zan. Zan couldn't really believe it. The judge that we had sitting by the table watching the match couldn't believe it. It was.
Are you sure you weren't just dreaming this match?
No,
was this real?
Literally the best match of Magic I've ever played in my entire life.
Nice.
And
nice.
It was great.
And you won it.
Yes.
Who would have guessed all of our favorite, most exciting stories were ones we won? This is wild. All right, I'm gonna sneak this one.
Yeah, almost like we're a little competitive here.
No.
No, I this one just with only one land. This doesn't have the tools to catch up if I fall behind.
Five. Can we get a 5 chant going on in this chat?
I guess it's only fair.
It would be. Do you just want to start at 5 for fair sake?
No, I don't.
Okay. My hand is okay. If we take a peek at mine while he's shuffling up, it's missing a few things, but we have some opportunity to find exactly what fills the hole. And then if we ever get this bad dino down, you in trouble. Do we got another question while he's looking at his opener?
Yeah, his stance wanted to know if there were, other than the 3 decks you've each chosen today, are there any that you kind of wish you could have played?
Well, I mean, all
been your 4th deck, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of them because I wish I won more trophies, right?
Sure.
I bet you wish Mono Blue was one of your options.
Yeah, Mono Blue aggro. If I had taken that trophy, you know, most of my near misses are actually in Legacy because I don't have a Legacy trophy yet, but I have like 3 or 4 seconds.
Okay.
You know,
you're a good bridesmaid, huh?
Yeah, and the issue was all your trophies are standard, and I've got a couple modern ones. They didn't really match up well. Most of the team second places, I'm always in the modern seat.
Yeah.
So you know, as far as standard goes, there's not a lot of other near misses. My finals loss in standard was with Blue-Eyed Delver, and I had a trophy with that deck already.
Yep.
I can't remember another finals loss in standard.
I didn't have a finals loss, but the deck I would have loved that I loved playing probably the most was Blue-Black, Scarab God, like Aether Reborn. That was one of my favorite decks of all time. That one's nice. You ever Scarab God back an Aether, the 2/3 lifelink? I forget what it's called. Oh, the chant worked.
Gifted Aetherborn.
Thank you.
Yeah, that one was the old Forest Plains double Ordeal of Thassa hand.
Yep.
And double Mentor. It was like, I couldn't. It was 2 lanes and I couldn't cast 4 of the 5 spells.
Nice. So is Chad on my side and cheering for a 4, or are we?
We got some 5 chants. So
nice. Heart you, chat. We got another question while Ross is shuffling into oblivion.
We know how much I like to shuffle.
No, right now, okay.
Well, make sure you tag.
Now we're getting some 4 chats.
All right.
Make sure you tag at SEG Tour with your questions so Rob can see him and kick over his favorites to us.
Yeah.
For the rest of the show, I will take another look at 7.
Hey, at least you're London mulliganing, man.
Yeah, way better than Vancouver. That's a city, though. Actually, I like Vancouver a lot.
Yeah.
This is a nice hand, though, given that we don't have any blue mana, I guess we'll put the 2 blue cards on the bottom.
You're a smart man. All right, I'm going to go to 18, and I'm going to commune with the dinosaurs.
You sure like communing with the dinosaurs.
You know what? I've just always wanted to talk to dinos.
Yeah.
Is that so wrong?
How do you understand them? Have you worked out a system?
I have.
Are you the Dr. Doolittle of dinosaurs?
I almost missed.
It's like kind of possible to miss.
In the top 4, I communed on turn 1, and my first 4 were spells. And I'm like, oh my god! And the last one was actually the card I needed. So
you got 4 communes. So you'd have 3 others if you're casting 1.
Savage Stomp, Domri.
2 Savage Stomps, 1 Domri, 2 Collision Colossus.
Yep.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
So 8 bricks when you're casting 1.
Yeah, you need to hit all. You need to have 5 of 8. What are the odds?
I could do that math during the break.
Okay. But are you going to?
Probably not. I'll fetch to 19, get a Plains, and play a Lagana Band Trailblazer.
A 0/4? All right, I think I can beat that.
That's what they all say.
All right, we will Maraud.
Will you now?
I will. You know what? I'm quite fond of that card.
Yeah, that card is kind of messed up.
It did leave a lot of people stunned at how fast I was killing people.
It's just that sometimes makes 2 mana on turn 3 while attacking for 6.
Yeah.
But you had one match in the Open that you won where you just cast like 2 the Rotting Registers in the same turn and attacked with them.
Yeah, well, I could only attack with 1, but yeah, it was Huntmaster on 2, then Marauding Raptor on 3 with 2 of the Rotting Regisaurs for a total of 21 power. Only 7 of it could attack, but yeah, that was nice.
I will fetch to 18 for a forest and play Hero Veros.
All right.
Let's see how badly I'm
Better see what this one
gonna
is.
get buried.
Ooh.
Makes my ores cheaper.
Makes sense. Playing Boggles over there, huh?
Yep.
All right.
Boggles already plays cheap ores.
I will take 2.
You're at 16.
16.
It's not a good sign.
No. It's not. All right, Marauding Raptor, ping.
Yep.
Rip some jaws, double ping, draw 2.
Yep.
1, 2, attack for 6.
We'll take 6 and go to 12.
Your turn. Just attacking for 6. No big deal.
Yeah.
Half of my dinos die now, so half of my deck is shut off with having 2 in play, though.
So I'm at 12, you're at 16.
Correct.
And
dinos. Okay, we're talking about dinos. All right. Don't know what to be afraid of from your side right here, but I have to think I'm wildly ahead.
Cards in hand?
I have 5. Ripjaw and Marauding Raptor are a heck of a combo.
Indeed they are.
Yep. Oh, I do miss this dinos. We had fun, Trophy. We had fun.
I drew the card I needed to have a shot on this game.
Uh-oh.
Which was another land. But I'm still pretty far behind. I have to decide which of these I want to kill. And I kind of want to kill Ripjaw Raptor to cut off, Register Alpha. I can't really... so I can't stop routing Regisaur into Galta no matter what I do. So I don't really have to worry about that. I guess we can start with Defiant Strike on the hero of Eros. So that'll trigger Heroic. Then I'll draw a card.
Sure.
That was a nice one. So now we got a 4... I guess we have a 4/3. So I can take 1, go to 11.
Okay. What do you got?
I have Dromoka's Command.
Oh.
With this as a 4/3, if it's going to become a 5/4 just if I fight something, and that can kill Marauding Raptor, but it'll trade with the Ripjaw Raptor, and then Corey will draw a card.
Or you could put the counter on it.
Yeah, or I can double target it, which isn't as good because I still only get the single heroic trigger.
Yep.
But I do make this into a 2/6, which is kind of nice.
That is kind of nice.
I leave you with the Ripjaw Raptor, which can still sort of freely attack because I'll block here. You'll just draw a card.
Yep.
Out of your attack, which is not great.
Yeah, I don't envy you on your side. That's a tough one.
Yeah, I could make this a 6/5. Fight this, you'll draw a card. Then I can't really attack because you can just trade, which I think you would do up so many cards.
Yeah.
So I would just.
You don't know my life though, man. You never know. I value my dinosaurs highly. I don't just throw them away for 6/5.
So I guess you're going to be drawing a card regardless. But I think I want to deal with the Ripjaw Raptor anyway. So I'll put a counter here and fight.
Okay.
So
I will be enraged.
6/5, and then I'll pass the turn.
All right. I like that play. Pretty good. Good. All right. I had a nice one.
Yeah, you've drawn 3 extra cards. and I mulliganed to 5. You're up 5 cards. Discard 5 cards from your hand and see how good your turn is.
I'll pass. I'll do a hard pass there. We're going to Ripjaw? Draw 2?
Sure.
Dang it.
No lands?
Well, not a land we need. Okay. So, that is a 5/5?
Yep.
Oh. Well, let's see what we want to do here.
Just show me the Savage Stomp. Come on.
Oh, I have it. Yeah. But what do I want to do with it? I think I want to actually trade one of these Marauding Raptors away. Probably not. Let's just trade these.
They're not...
It's been dealt 4 damage.
Oh, yeah, because
yeah.
Okay.
So it does die here.
So you draw another card.
Yep. All right. So then we're going to attack for 8.
I go to 3.
All right. And then I got one of these. Your turn. I really needed a green source, I have to say.
That is surprisingly good. So let's play a favorite hoplite.
Okay.
And put a counter on it and have it fight a Marauding Raptor.
Perfect. So I can cast some of my other dinos finally.
I go to 2.
Okay.
Actually, maybe I'm supposed to just hold this up, actually. to prevent you from playing the 4/3s. Yeah. I'm just supposed to play this and pass.
Well, after I tell you.
3. You can go.
That was rude.
This does open me up to the Colossus, but I'm not beating Colossus if I make the other play anyway.
Ripjaw Raptor?
Well, we can definitely respond to this and just go counterfight. I go to 2.
Okay.
This is a 3/4, but it prevents all damage to be dealt to it. That's the other thing. Now, like, this can safely block here, too.
Yeah, that seems better to do it during your turn. Okay, so I'll draw a card.
Yep.
You're at 2?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm going to take 2 points of damage for this green source.
You go to 14.
4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hooray, Galta! All right, so I go to 14, right?
Yeah.
And you're at 2. That deals to Galta. I can't attack with this, so it's your turn.
I don't know what I can draw.
That deck wasn't prepared for a 12/12 Trampler. Path to Exile? Okay. Yeah, whenever Galta hit against the Boros Feathers deck, they were usually dead as well. So
yes.
it makes sense.
I've got some help in the sideboard, which we will set up over the next couple minutes here, take a short break, and we'll be back to finish this match of Jund Dinosaurs against Bant Heroic. Don't go anywhere. And welcome back here to sideboarding with Bant Heroic versus Jund Dinosaurs.
A matchup everybody knows a lot about.
Yes, exactly. On my side, the biggest card I'm gaining is Encase in Ice. This is a card that can stop a lot of the creatures in Corey's deck. Notably, not very good against the mana creatures. So my Dromoka's commands are going to focus there because they're not as good against the bigger creatures. And then I can Encase in Ice, the Ripjaw Raptors, the Galtas. Also, can't get Rotting Regisaur, which is problems. There's only red or green creatures, but still a very good card here.
It's great against one of my mana creatures, the one of Drover.
Yes.
Shuts that one down nicely.
And I'm bringing in a couple more copies of Ordeal of Heliod. I think there's... 1, I think we're going to race a lot. And 2, I need cards that really help my smaller creatures get big. And Ordeal can put three counters on it by itself, which is more than any of the really one-shot effects. The life gain gives me a big cushion to set up some big attacks. So I think that's going to be an important card in the matchup. We're not trading a lot, and Treasure Cruise is sort of awkward in the matchup. So those are my easy cut. There's not a ton of removal coming out of Corey's deck. There is some more post-board, but I feel comfortable trimming 1 of Johnny's Presence and then being a little bit more conservative with my God's Willings. And then I'm going to be bringing out 2 Seeker of the Ways while I'm on the play. I think this is a card that can get trumped pretty easily on the battlefield, and I have a little bit more time to establish Monastery Mentor, but on the draw, with Mentor costing an extra mana, I think I'm going to make this swap. So you'll see me do that once I
So this on the draw, this on the play, right?
Yes, okay. as far as what I'm cutting.
Perfect.
So for this following game while I'm on the play, I will be cutting Seeker of the Way, leaving in the more expensive and more powerful card. But once I'm on the draw in game 4, which I obviously will be, I'll have the Mentor.
Of course, yeah. No, Rotting Regisaur looks real bad with Monastery Mentor in play. Holy. All right, so what I am siding here, I'm taking out Collision Colossus. Like, sure, it is good against that specific line of trying to get through Monastery Mentor tokens, but I don't think it's good enough here. I would rather just try to kill Monastery Mentor. I'm taking out a Domri because it is a little slow and you can attack it, especially on the draw. I might reconsider bringing it back in on the play. I'm a little scared of Galta. If I ever draw too many, it's pretty bad, especially if you have like Encase in Ice, or you can just deal with some of my early creatures. Like, I think Galta is very good in the matchup, but I think 2 is enough. Okay. And then Shifting Ceratop, I think is just the least exciting dinosaur in this matchup. It can be okay. It's pretty tough what to cut for the last slot. But then I'm just bringing in 3 cast down, and surprisingly, Noxious Grasp is a nice one against you.
Yes.
Just kills anything, gains a life.
When I won this tournament, one of the most popular sideboard cards in the format was Self-Inflicted Wound. Colorless black sorcery. Target player sacrifices a white or green creature and loses 2 life.
Okay.
Against my God's Willings. Like, people were playing that and Foul Tongue Invocation. There were a million Edict effects. My deck was still great. So,
to be fair, I mean, sacrificing versus targeting, I think, is a big difference. Like, if you just sacrifice the creature you're not going ham with on Heroic, that seems a lot better than when you go ham with Heroic, and I'm just like, ooh, I'll be grasping that.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Grasping that.
I'll God's willing.
And let us not forget, everybody, we are playing for trophies here, so this is a lot on the line. My mantle already doesn't have that many pieces. If I lose 1, 2, or 3 trophies, it's going to look real sad. You got some still at home, so...
I wouldn't mind seeing that picture on Twitter.
Yeah, I would not.
Sad face Corey.
Just with my mantle with dust outlines of where the trophies once were.
6 North Dakota States flags.
Yeah.
to keep him company.
Exactly, yeah. All right. Do we have any questions queued up here?
I've got one right now.
All right.
So we kind of saw with, core, it's still core set, right? Core 20.
Yeah, yep.
The Dinosaurs kind of got a boost here. Are there anything you'd like to see get a boost with Throne of Eldraine?
Well, I don't know what, all the tribal decks are leaving.
Yeah.
So
everything's going to be so different.
Yeah. I don't think any of the popular decks right now survive rotation in any meaningful way.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say what is getting a boost.
Maybe ramp decks, like Nissa's going to live on. There'll still be some kind of...
Best deck in the format right now is a ramp deck. They don't need any help.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, I mean, some people just want to watch the world burn, you know?
Yeah. Hopefully cards that aren't Azorius colored get a boost. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, the people...
Not mono red and not supporting Teferi.
Yeah, the people that want to see the best deck in the format get better are really hoping Hogak doesn't get banned and there's some new toys to make it better in the next set.
Let's get some more Golgari cards again, even though I'm not a big fan of Golgari.
Ew.
Okay, I'll be on the play here.
All right. Good luck.
You do as well.
All right.
And this is a solid keep here.
Yeah, mine's okay too. I'll keep as well.
Okay. I will start on Temple of Mystery.
Temple of Tea?
Scry that one, and we wanted another land.
All right.
We'll keep it.
I'm going to go. I will play this Blood Crypt tap and send it to you. No communication with any dinosaurs here.
I will go to 19 and play Battlewise Hoplite.
Oh, we got a reader.
This is 10th District Legionnaire without haste.
Okay. Perfect.
You can go.
This really is the same deck, huh?
Yeah. This was a 4 of in the Azorius list, but with the green splash, it's a little bit harder to...
That's fair. Huntmaster, your turn.
A little bit harder to get everything...
That is fair, my friend.
Get the mana to work.
What are you at, 19?
Yes, I'm at 19 from the Confluence. I'm going to go to 18 from a Flooded Strand.
Okay.
We're going to get basic planes. And...
All right. He's shuffling fast, like he's excited about this play. I'm terrified.
I'm not super excited about it. I wish it was Ordeal of Thassa, but it is Ordeal of Heliod.
Okay.
Which will let me scry one with this Battlewise Hoplite.
Yeah, I'd rather you gain some life here than draw more cards, because you can be at 30, but Dinos has quick work of that, I have to say.
So we'll get a counter, we'll scry one.
Okay.
This could be good. It could be very bad, depending upon exactly what Corey plays on his next turn.
Don't worry. Dinos never has an explosive turn 3, so it should be pretty mild. Should be pretty chill over here. Just relaxing Dinos on a leisurely Tuesday afternoon.
I'm going to still keep it there.
Okay.
And we will attack another counter. So you take 4.
16.
You can go.
All right. Okay, so we're going to begin with Marauding Raptor.
Yep.
Rotting Regisaur, trigger.
Yep.
And then we will haste the 7/6 and get on in there.
I will go to 11.
All right, and then a dual land tapped, and it's your turn.
Regisaur was the card we didn't want to see.
Yep. In case that.
You have 4 in hand?
I have 4 in hand. Gonna be 3 when before I untap.
Okay, let's draw a card. Play a Confluence, attack, get a 3rd counter.
Gain a bunch of life.
I go to 21.
So I'll take 5 to 11. You go to 21, yes.
And then pass the turn.
Okay, I sense some encasing in ice about to go my way. All right, so I'm going to discard a forest.
Yep.
Draw. All right, well, what do we want to do here? We could... So if we take a peek at our hand, we have options. So the better play is this, but it is the worst play if Ross has Encase in Ice. But if he has Jamoka's Command, this is definitely the better play. I think I want to not risk it and just go for Rotting Regisaur or Regisaur Alpha.
Yeah.
Trigger. This comes in. Trigger. I will. Not sure if I want to give this haste here. So if I give it haste, this is 6, 13, 16, 20. So it's not lethal. So I think I want to be a little bit more conservative. 5. Could I die from 11? I'm sure I could. All right, I'll just go to declare attacks.
Okay, I will Encase in Ice the Marauding Raptor.
Okay. In that case, do I think I could die? Or would I even block? I think I want to just attack for 11. Seems a little loose. Maybe we'll just give this haste.
So now you're threatening an attack for 14. You're 3 in hand?
3 in hand, yep. Could be encasing me in ice.
Yeah, I'm going to go to 9 and Encase in Ice the Regisaur Alpha.
Or to 19, right?
19, yeah.
Yep.
So now if Corey wants to put me on a 2-turn clock, he has to attack with both creatures.
And risk. So you only have 2 cards. Like Defiant Strike is +4. Like 2 Defiant Strikes is +4. 7, 8, 9. I don't think I die. We'll attack.
I will go to 9.
All right. And do we want to play a land? I don't think so. We'll play one just in case. Dino, your turn. Am I dead?
You're definitely not dead. It'll be tough for me to kill you from here.
I wasn't sure exactly if I should be completely holding back.
I definitely need to dig for something, so we're going to upkeep a Johnny's Presence.
Okay.
So that will get this to a 7 power and let me scry.
Okay. So these are encased in carbonite, right? Like for the pure flavor?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
This land will go on the bottom.
Okay.
And now I have to think about whether or not I want to use this. You have... So do 3 in hand?
I have 2 cards.
2 in hand.
Gonna have 1.
There's a...
You're tanking on the scry, right?
I scried to the bottom. I'm thinking about whether or not I want to cast this on my upkeep as well.
Okay.
The problem is, I don't think I can find anything that actually kills him.
Excellent.
Because this is now a 7, because it gets pumped from a Johnny's Presence. This will get me up to 8, and there's nothing I can do that gets me 3 counters with 1 card. And if I Defiant Strike, then I can't cast anything off this Temple. So because there's nothing that kills him, I think I just have to draw naturally.
Makes sense to me.
And that means I don't die, so that's good. So let's attack for 7.
Okay.
Bring you to 4.
4.
And then I will go to 8 and play Hero of Erois.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
That means you don't die?
Well, hopefully not.
All right, so I'm going to discard this.
Yep.
Galta. Hasty Galta, let's go.
Yeah, I just have Godswell. I was hoping there was a removal spell at some point, but you just had a erase me hand.
Yeah, I just had a let's get Dino'd hand.
It was going to be hard for me to win with the Godswell because you had all these different colors of stuff too.
Exactly,
but
yep.
I guess if I go for the Godswilling, then I put I Hero Rose on the bottom with 2 scries and then Defiant Strike here, then I can Defiant Strike and scry, but there's just nothing I can draw because this Temple is so awkward.
Yep.
I need another land for this ordeal.
Yep. Yeah, it seems like a whole ordeal at that point.
Yeah, Temple of Mystery is probably the worst land in the deck and shouldn't be there.
So you're saying Temple of Tilt has been with us for years? Nice, nice.
When you're trying to cast a ton of spells, it's all about having a bunch of white mana because most of your tricks are single white mana.
Oh, makes sense.
So the land that doesn't make white mana is awkward.
Yeah, I think the first experience I had with the Temples of Tilt were with trying to cast a Siege Rhino on turn 4, and I'd always draw that green-black temple or green-white temple. I can't remember the one at the time, but all right, what do we got? What do we got? Time for another one, or
yeah?
Okay, perfect. I'm not ready to leave the dinos alone yet. Oh, these games are close though.
Yep. I think slightly better mana on my part would certainly help.
Yeah. And Dino's mana base is perfect. You play a land that adds any color and it deals you a damage. I play a land that just adds any color. The Dino land, Unclaimed Territory, is just perfect. I don't cast any spells. Let's get real.
I assume most of my creatures are humans. I haven't really checked.
Yeah. Unclaimed Territory might be great for you.
It's a little awkward in the Defiant Strike God's Willing deck, though.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, so you'll be on the play?
On the play once more.
All right. Let's have a good, clean fight. Oh. This is a tempting one.
This is a snapper.
A snapper, huh?
Snapperoo.
I think we're going to keep this one. We're risking it a little bit, but...
Risking
it to get the biscuit. Here,
you do indeed have to risk it to obtain the biscuit.
Risking it to get the trophies here.
I believe the kids these days are all about eating it for the wheat.
Oh, really?
We were about risking it for the biscuit.
Yeah, that seems like a lot more my style.
And
this is proof Ross shouldn't meme.
So I'm a 19. We'll lead with favorite hot play, which is our ideal draw. And we got an ETB tap land on turn 1 there.
Golgari Guildgate.
That is awkward because if Corey has a shock land, okay, so this must mean Unclaimed Territory is the follow-up.
It might be.
Or, I don't know. I don't think that deck has a basic mountain in it, but that would be the other option. But
we're going to find out.
Indeed we will.
We are going to find out.
Okay, let's just mash for 1.
19.
Fetch for another plains and play Hero Veros.
Okay, that seems good.
You can go.
All right. Do some communication with the dinosaurs.
Ooh.
All right. So we needed any of these to draw instead of communication with the dinosaurs, but we'll take it now. All right, we'll go with a stomping ground here, and we'll pass it to you.
Okay. Well,
not the start we wanted.
I agree, but definitely the start I wanted.
Well.
Okay, I've got a mana confluence and an attack for 3.
All right.
Brings you to 16. Pass the turn.
All right, I don't like that. Don't like that. That means some tricks up your sleeves.
I would have liked an Ordeal here, or Defiant Strike, something like that, but...
Wah.
Wah.
Huntmaster?
Sure.
Dino. Marauding. Go ahead.
Okay, so on your end step, I'm going to go to 17.
Okay.
And we're going to get some Dromoka's commands going.
Oh.
So...
Send shivers down my spine.
I think the first thing we're going to do is put a counter here and have the hero fight the Marauding Raptor.
That seems smart.
So this is going to end up at 2, and this is going to end up at 1.
God, Dromoka's command's insane in that deck. Holy. It's insane.
And then we're going to untap, and we're going to go to 16 and play another Dromoka's command.
We're tied. Oh.
And let's make this a 5/5, get it up, but for the counter, and then have this fight.
All right.
And then attack you for 9.
Okay, I'll take it.
You go to 7?
7.
Pass the turn.
All right. Well, if you have a certain extra follow-up, I don't think there's a chance I can win. But I think I have to go for it. Rotting Regisaur and Stomp. Stomp the yard. No!
God's willing that.
No.
I can actually... Oh, no, I can't. This only gets it to 6, but it gets a counter.
Yeah.
So if I pro black, I don't get to kill it.
You couldn't kill it anyways. You couldn't kill it anyways. It goes up to 7.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Because it goes up to 7, I can't. But
exactly.
We'll pro black. We'll scry 1.
Right.
Encasing Ice is not good, but I have another God's Willing to make this a 7/7 pro black.
All right.
I had to distribute the counters in such a way that my double God's Willing would let me get through 2 creatures of different colors, and so I was just figuring that out. When I passed, my hand was just 2 pair.
Oh god.
Good luck.
Oh god. Yeah. So I kept a hand without red, so I communed into the red.
Yeah.
But if I had red on 2, I think I still lose very badly. Like
that game is definitely the power of Dramoka's Command.
Oh yeah, Dramoka's Command is insane.
Yeah.
Oh man. And wasn't there a time like during the company days where there was actually some enchantment that was worth killing as well?
It was Corsair Crufix. It was an enchantment creature.
That's right. Yeah, so you could just like fight and sack an enchantment, and they were just like blown out. Yeah.
You would like fight their Deathmist Raptor with your 1/2, your favorite hoplite, but then your hoplite can't get dealt damage because of heroic.
Oh,
so Death Touch doesn't do anything. Then you would kill their Corsair and just like blow them to bits.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice. Okay, so game 5, we got there, but Dinos is on the play.
That's true.
For the hardware.
Well, you did win the die roll, so we've. I think I've been on the play more often, but we ended up with you on the play in game 5. So
broke serve.
Yeah, I think we each broke serve once then.
Yep, not bad. This is a pretty close matchup. It's like they were born to play against each other.
It's really about how
the heroes and the dinos.
It's really about how well I can handle the early mana creatures. You've won the games where you got 2 early mana creatures, and the other ones have been easier for me.
That's just how this deck works too. If I don't draw mana creatures, I just lose to anything. You could be playing Pauper and you destroy me if I don't get my mana creatures, you know?
Yeah. Though on the play, I mean, you could go turn 3 Rotting Regisaur after like a turn 2 removal spell.
Yeah.
You'd probably be in good shape.
No, that's not bad too, but it's a little awkward. Oh,
I like that sound. I like that sound.
Whatever, man. Whatever.
Where are those 5 chance, Rob? Those 5 chance.
Hey, let's get some 6 chance for Corey. For the good guys. Let's hope there's more 6 chance than 5s.
This hand's a little slow.
Yeah, now let's get the 5 chance going.
It's a lot of slow.
Come on. Gentleman's mulligan, you know. You're a gentleman, right?
But against a 6, I think I can keep this one.
All right. Oh.
Tannen is yelling 5.
Tannen, what the heck? He's just mad because he doesn't have a trophy. Love you, Tannen. Well, you know what I do have a trophy in is beating you guys at what were we playing? Shuffleboard. Yeah.
That's true.
Okay, well, this hand is bad. This hand is bad. But I think I have to keep it.
I'm worried about my slow hand. If I just had a good 7, we'd be in.
All right, we're going to put this on the bottom, and we will ship it to you.
Okay, I will start with a Temple, Scry, and we need another land, so keeping that one.
All right, Dino, your turn.
Okay, with no creature on Corey's side, I'm just going to play Flooded Strand and pass.
All right.
This could get ugly, though.
Dino.
Yeah.
Go.
We're going to crack on your incept, go to 19.
Okay.
So I'm going to get an island, though, because I need blue mana.
All right, Rotting Regisaur, do your thing. Not great to just cast on turn 3 when it's not attacking.
Yeah. If this had been, I would have run my creature out on turn 2 had this been game 1, but oh no, you didn't have black. Oh my god.
Oh no, I didn't.
Should have looked at your mana base. The thing was like, yeah, if you had a black land, you would have played it.
Yeah.
But it was still kind of a risk on my part because it's my only creature.
Yeah, let's get an exclamation point punt in the chat. Let's start the punt counter going.
Honestly, this creature would not have attacked this turn anyway. So
what? You wouldn't attack into a 7/6?
Yeah.
Wow.
Think we're gonna be okay because it's actually a creature that's quite good at racing in Seeker of the Way.
Oh, that is pretty good.
So I'll pass the turn.
I'm gonna discard a cast.
So what are you more afraid of, a Siege Rhino or a Rotting Regisaur?
That's a good point.
Right now I'm only looking down one of those 2. So,
all right. Well, I think I have to pick this one.
Yep.
All right. Well, attack for 7.
I'll go to 12.
And go with the Marauding Raptors. Your turn.
Okay. let's Dromoka's command, counter,
No.
fight. So I'll gain 4 from the fight, and then attack for 4 and gain another 4.
Oh my god.
So I gain 8 back to 20. You take 4, go to 16.
Yep.
And then I'll pass the turn.
Okay, I'll discard a cast down. Feels bad, man. Oh, that was the worst draw. God, do I even attack into that? Oh, that's such a T. So it has to... You have to cast something to make it?
Whenever I cast a non-creature spell, it gets lifelink and it has prowess.
Okay. We'll get in there.
I go to 13.
Go.
You'll go.
Go.
Well, let's play a Hero of Erois.
Okay.
And I think I am fine just passing here since Corey's losing material every turn.
Yeah,
So I'll just pass and play some defense with my very defensive hand.
Well,
It's only 5 power.
Yeah. I'm not afraid or anything, I promise. God, there's so many things that punish me. We didn't win with dinos by leaving dinos back. We're getting in.
So yeah, let's double block.
Okay.
How are we ordering?
I think we'll order first, second.
Okay. I will Johnny's Presence, the Hero of Erois, trigger heroic.
Okay.
So now this becomes a 4/4 use, and this gets triggered as well.
Yep.
So they're both 4/4s, so they both survive. Because this first one's indestructible, and this will take 3.
Okay.
And I'll gain 4 life.
Oh, that indestructible is it?
This +1/+1 and indestructible.
Okay.
And I can pay 3 extra mana to target something else.
Sure. All right, your turn.
So this is already indestructible, and it is a 4/4. So let's end of turn take 1 to 16, and Dromoka's command, put a counter on it and fight.
Oh my god.
So it becomes a 6/6 until end of turn because of the presence.
Yep.
Now untap, we got 8 power here already. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's Defiant Strike this hero.
Like you needed a good one here. I'm boardless of the Dino deck.
So this is 7 power now. This gets prowess up to 4.
Yeah.
Attack for 11.
Down to 5.
I'm 1 short of killing you. Okay. So you go to 5. I gain 4. Go to 20. You can go.
Take 2. Down to 3. Your turn.
I will encase an ice.
Yeah.
God's willing, both my things with pro green. On my upkeep, so I got the scry. Ooh, Ordeal of Thassa. Let's draw 2 cards.
Are we ready for commercial break yet? This is embarrassing.
I don't have enough mana to cast either of these.
Goodbye, SCG Philadelphia Championship Trophy.
Can I get the SCG points too? Can we transfer those?
Yeah, you'd need them since you didn't get a W yet this season. Excuse me, what? All right, everybody, that is going to wrap us up here for this round. We will be right back, and we have what? Your mono blue devotion deck against my green-white tokens.
Tokens.
Yeah, this is my first SCG winning deck.
This is the Wayback Machine.
This is a Wayback.
Look at those decks on the screen during the break. You can take a look at those, and we'll come back, talk about them, and get our second match for 2 more trophies.
Yeah, hopefully I don't lose another trophy. I'm already down 1. My pride is hit as well, so we'll be right back.